beloved, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal among you, which comes upon you for your testing, as though some strange thing were happening to you. But to the degree that you share the sufferings of Christ, keep on rejoicing, so that also at the revelation of his glory you may rejoice with exultation. If you are reviled for the name of Christ, you are blessed, because the Spirit of glory and of God rests on you. 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12 through 14.
It's getting dark. Once the sun sets, gon' have to dig in to conditions less appealing and get ready for the night vision. Concealing the Bible in my boot, praying without cease, how I stay ease. Only been a Christian a few months, already suffered some casualties. The first was a brother from Utah with the wrong concept of the true God. The Mormons got him when he was weak. Said Christ a couple times in his speech. Thought Church of Latter-day Saints was the same lane as biblical teaching. Instead of trusting and learning the word, he got confused and started preaching. The second was some brethren that got enticed by what was nice. See how much ice they could attain. Lost their souls in the pursuit of fame. This all happened in a matter of months. Went from 100 believers to 21. Rest of them are backslidden, giving in to sin and on the run. Lucifer's laughing cause he knows he has been trapped in worldly thinking. As long as they continue to jump for his enticements, they keep sinking. Most of the fights are at night when visibility's lacking. At least that's what some of us believe when we commit them sinful actions. I hear crackling off to my left turn, but I can't see the source. One of the soldiers stationed in the tree north got knocked off with perverted thoughts. Alright, they're coming, let's get ready to rock and roll. I pray the Holy Spirit keeps me fearless and protects my mind, body, and soul. Cause the accuser's been set loose to wreak havoc on new believers. Prey on the weakness and constantly put doubt in the minds about Jesus. Like, does he really love us? Or is this some sort of code? Use Da Vinci's tapestry to put minds and minds away for them to explode. Lately I've been placed to be one of them soldiers out in the front, dodging arrows, staying careful to avoid the spoils enemies spun. Used for entrapment to trap me and grab hold of the darkest lust. And the spiritual rush, we're on the cusp, and anytime can go up. So when it comes to being saved, we need to constantly be closing. Cause who knows, when we talk to someone, it could be their very last moments. Show them Jesus teaching, lay seed, wait for the Holy Spirit to reach him. Right now it looks like the ranks are weakening, but in the end, my friend, we win. But back to the battle we're present, being lured to secluded session. Now some are fretting, falling in the flesh, and beginning to second guessing. Some of the brethren think it's better if we split up and go alone, but I refuse, cause through this critical action, accountability gets thrown out the window. We need to prevent those fleshly thoughts from taking root, cause if they do, we end up going down pathways that leave us bruised and battered. And don't get it confused, Lucifer wants us to scatter, destroy and kill, convinced to do the opposite of God's will. That's why we're so assertive of Baal worship. People think material things will make them flourish, but without Christ, call it curtains, cause the spirit dies when it's malnourished. Below the surface, many are hurting, flirting with danger when they turn from him. In his lessons, it's wise to keep Christ as our only protection, otherwise we're stepping in the intersection of our two worst enemies, Lucy and the one we look at in that reflection. Only he can give us breath when we step from sin and let him in. A veteran is what I plan to be, instead of a casualty. And every day this war's played, he draws me closer and gradually. With so much compassion, he's got me motivated passionately. Just to be a soldier, 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 soldier for Christ. Soldier, 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 soldier for Christ. Soldier, 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 soldier, soldier for Christ. Soldier. Then the dragon was enraged at the woman and went off to make war against the rest of her offspring, those who obey God's commandments and hold to the testimony of Jesus. And the dragon stood on the shore of the sea. Revelations 12:17. Are you a soldier?